can you say about the way that Brunson played in the entire fourth quarter, but especially in those last 4 minutes when you guys really needed that push?
Yeah, I thought Brunson was great from start to finish. He was great last night, great carryover. Again, we talked about it earlier. He gives us a second ball handler, also a guy who can put the ball in the basket and is comfortable playing alongside Luka. And so, I think there's a lot of growth in tonight's game, not just from Brunson, but from Luka, understanding that, Brunson was going, so he passed the baton, and Brunson took us home.
I was going to say, so often I think we look at Luka and expect him to be the one that's going to have the ball in his hands and be closing out games like that. What do you think it means to have, kind of the second member of that draft class and kind of the second point guard really be able to take those reins and work alongside Luka
Well,
kind of unfold like you said?
I think it starts with chemistry and accountability, but trust. Luka trusted JB tonight. He trusts his teammates a lot of nights. It's just there's nights when he's going and he's going to take us home. But tonight was, on a back-to-back. He trusted JB. JB was going and JB delivered. And it just shows the trust that Luka has. He could easily have asked for the ball down the stretch, but he made sure JB got it and JB delivered.
And I meant to ask you, is Reggie's facial injury all right? What's the deal there?
Yeah, my next job will become a doctor, and I will be able to explain better. I know he got hit in. Yes, that would be something I'll look to do. Have with my free time. We got a lot of injuries. I don't know. I know he got hit in the nose. I don't know the status, if it's broken or if it's just something that they just were being cautious with. But hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better answer for you.
Get you taking some more online classes?
Yeah, well, we're going to sign up. We'll sign up for med school next.
And Jason, you were short, obviously, a couple of bigs tonight with Porzingis and Cleveland. It sort of set the stage for Boban. How did you see Boban's contribution and his impact on the game?
Yeah, it was a team effort. You talk about we're down not just bigs, but we lost Reggie there early in the game, and so Boban stepped in, and we had him slated to play tonight, and he delivered. He's delivered every time he's played. We got to find time for him in that rotation, but he was big in that, and everybody's going to look at the points and stuff, but the last play of the game was huge for us to put him on the ball and make the pass as difficult as possible, and you got to win those close games, and he helped for sure tonight on the offensive end and the defensive end, but that last play, it was big for us.
What was your assessment overall of how second chance points impacted the game for you?
Well, down the stretch we got a big one, right? DP gets the offensive rebound, finds Brunson, and we capitalized on it. But, we're learning how to play small, unfortunately, with all the injuries. One of the things, down the stretch was being able to read everything and keep the ball in front and then coming up with the defensive rebound, the stops defensively, and then being able to capitalize, getting the offensive rebounds and putting the ball in the basket was huge for us tonight.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom. Tim Cato, go ahead.
Hey, Jason, you mentioned Boban's involvement on the last play. I wanted to ask two quick things about that. First, I have no clue how this works. Do you plan out late game scenarios like that long before, or was that a spur-of-the-moment decision to sub him in? And second, did you have any flashbacks to a time I believe you threw a pass over Yao Ming in a late game situation that was somewhat similar?
Yeah, that's a great question. Unfortunately, there's a lot going on very fast, so Yao and myself did not come into the picture until you just said that. But that's a great comparison, and that plays a little bit different because it was on the other side of half court. This one was three-quarter court. The thought, as the review happened, I think it helped us, help the Spurs organize a play to be able to sub, to get Boban in, to change the pass pattern that they were going to try to throw. And again, Bobby did a great job of making it go as high as possible to give us a chance to deflect it or intercept it. And the guys that were defending the play did a great job.
Kevin?
Kevin Gray, 105 through the fan. Jason, this team tonight, 10 steals on the night. Talk about the defensive effort, especially with active hands and the ability to create deflections and really try to turn defense into offense tonight in some key situations.
Yeah, I think we talked about that this morning. Being able to play with pace, taking our defense and turning it into offense, being able to get steals, deflections, something that we saw yesterday being able to play with pace, getting into the offense a little bit quicker, gave us the advantage. And on a back-to-back, sometimes that's hard to do, but I thought the guys looked to, score after we got the steals. A lot of times we'll walk the ball up and find Luka, but I thought today we did a great job of trying to explore early to get into the paint to cause a problem. If it's not at the rim, to find someone in the corner.
And the last one, Jay.
Hey, Coach. Jay Apaji from Massville Room. From what you've seen of Jalen Brunson in the past, I know you weren't the coach, but he scored 56 points in the last 2 games. Do you see this as kind of a role that he can grow into going forward?
Yeah, Jalen's a basketball player. His background speaks for itself. He's a winner, loves the competition, isn't afraid of the moment, as you can see tonight. I probably messed him up there at the end to tell him to miss the free throw, so I owe him a point. But I think, he loves the game, he loves the competition, and I think he can start. Again, you saw here early in the season, coming off the bench, he gives us instant energy. And so, he's a true pro, so I think you can use him in both roles. He could make a case, to start, and that's not a bad thing.